More money for those on a fixed income. What is Kevin McCarthy going to do? The Republicans are pushing him to really take a look at Social Security, Medicare, all of these programs. They get paid the most. Yes, this information is specifically for you, for those on a fixed income. Which states are going to give you more money? Who's actually going to take care of you guys? And when will you get that monthly increase every single month? All of the news and details is right here in this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's jump into the news, but real fast, thank you so much for tuning in. Your love and support means the world. If you haven't already, we're wanting to give you a $25 gift card by hitting that subscribe button. By joining the family, this is our way of saying thank you. We do a giveaway every single Friday for one lucky subscriber. We'll draw your name out and you'll have a chance to win. If you hit that like button, that lets us know that you appreciate this news. So guys, there is a lot of things going on, especially with the House of Representatives, Congress, Senate, Joe Biden himself saying, God save the Queen. Like, wait a minute, bro, you're in the wrong country. We're in the great United States. Now, the Republicans push McCarthy to address Social Security, Medicare in the spending fight. They're looking at ways to save more money, starting with the highest paid programs like Social Security, Medicare, and military. The largest faction of House GOP lawmakers is pushing Kevin McCarthy to use the upcoming government spending fight to shore up Social Security and Medicare. Social Security and Medicare are on track to go bust within the next decade, meaning people who are now 55 will get hit with a significant benefit cut unless Congress acts. The Republican Study Committee, which is made of more than 150 House Republicans, believe the time is to act now. The time to act is now. We've got a ton of information for you guys. Also, the states that are sending out stimulus checks. Which states are sending out stimulus checks for 2023? We've got the updated list right here on the screen we're going to be talking about. So make sure you hang out until the end. But one of the biggest things that everybody has been asking about is, when are those on a fixed income going to get a increase? When are you guys going to get more on your monthly checks? For most of you that have watched my live stream this morning, yes, I'm trying to do 3 videos a day, but if you were there this morning, then you got to see all 33 approved states that are sending an increase every single month for SSI recipients. So if you haven't already, go check that video out if you are on SSI. But what about everybody else? Well, this is where Bernie Sanders is saying, just like Representative John Larson, that we've got to help everybody across the board. I'm glad we're able to help SSI. That's disabled, blind. Yes, that is a big impact to those millions of recipients. But what about SSDI? What about VA? What about Survivor? What about Social Security? What about just an elderly senior citizen? This is where we dig into the news to find out who is actually going to get an increase. So before we move any further, the states sending a tax rebate or a stimulus check or an economic relief payment in 2023 are Alabama. And I wanted to show you this news really fast, and you can see it right here on the screen. Alabama is on the list. California, Colorado, Georgia, Maine, Massachusetts, Montana, and New Mexico. These are the states that are sending out stimulus checks in 2023, the most up-to-date news out there. This is where we do all the research to make sure that we keep you guys updated on the list. Now, for those of you that say, well, hey, can you go ahead and read off that SSI recipient list of which states are approved to send out that increase in June, which would be June 30th, which is right around the corner. That is Alabama, Alaska, North Carolina, South Carolina, Colorado, Connecticut, South Dakota. You've got Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska. You've got New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. And what's great is that many of you guys didn't hear, every single state. But what's great is these states are actually doing something about it. And I'm glad. It's 33 states that have been approved, and it's great news. Now, I wish every state would do it. I wish every single state would understand that you guys need more help. You need better increased payments because of inflation. I don't have to tell you how much inflation has gone up. You already know because you live in reality world. I don't think the House of Representatives, I don't think those guys in Congress really understand what we have to go through on a daily basis. But I'm just saying, there are additional states that have listed, like California, Delaware, Hawaii, Iowa, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington, D.C. All of these states have been added and approved for that SSI increase. Now, what are we going to say about, let me make sure everything's good. We're good. Now, what are we going to talk about this whole, what are we going to do with all this Social Security income, all this recipients, everyone who's needing more money? They're literally, instead they were wanting to force American government dependency and raise, they're not wanting to limit you guys when it comes to how much money you're getting. They really want to protect you guys, and they want to make sure that you guys get every dime possible. It doesn't help that, and like even right here, reintroduce the proposal for $2,400 extra in checks expanded. I mean, it's expanded. It's been, they want to fortify Social Security. And at a time where nearly half or older Americans have no retirement savings, and almost 50% of our nation's seniors are trying to survive on an income of less than $25,000 a year, our job is not to cut Social Security, but this is where we're supposed to expand it and fortify it. And if it's raising the taxes on the wealthy, and it's not really raising the taxes, it's making them pay their fair share. That's what's going to keep Social Security fortified, and to expand it to provide a $2,400 increase every single year. That's $200 extra a month. That will go a long way. How many of you guys could use an extra $200 a month? Our job is to expand Social Security so that every senior in America can retire with dignity that they deserve, and every person with a disability can live with the security they need. Everyone on a fixed income living on $25,000 or less. Many of you guys have commented, say, try $16,000. There was one that said, try $10,000. And I don't know how you guys do it with mortgage, with healthcare, you name it, going to the doctor, getting taken care of, prescription drug medicine, everything that you need, daily expenses. That doesn't give you a lot of room to do anything else. And if you have a car payment, hopefully you got a paid off car. What about insurance for your car? What about a cell phone? Everything costs so much money, guys, and I'm hoping that they will come in, give you guys this $2,400 increase, because it is in Congress. That's the whole point, is it's been pushed into Congress. When are they actually going to sign the bill? But I can tell you one thing, we will be the first to know because we are watching this thing like a hawk. But guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you staying with us to the end of the video. I'm going to finish out with reading the states that are sending the tax rebate. Alabama, California, Colorado, Georgia, Maine, Massachusetts, Montana, and New Mexico. Guys, I've got more information coming to you soon around 7:30 today Central Time. We're going to be doing a live stream that you don't want to miss that information. So stay tuned. I've got more videos on the way. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.